Hello, welcome. I'm going to get set here. We got to do a little dog and pony, always. All right. Does everyone know the lay of the land? Cannabis Lounge up there. Say what's up, cannabis people. Hey, Christian Gray up there. We have our tea ceremony lounge upstairs. Check that out. Sponsors all throughout the booths, all throughout the building, and some live art going on as well. I think this might be our biggest marquee event yet. We've had 4. This is our 4th one, so thank you for those of you who have been here before, and a big shout out to anyone new who has yet to be here. And a huge thank you to all the sponsors. We have more sponsors than ever, so really appreciate the community for showing up. Many of them are from San Francisco, Los Angeles, and out of state. So it's been great to see Santa Barbara kind of come together. This topic is really important that we're going to be addressing tonight, sex and psychedelics. I thought it would be a good tie-in to think about what creates good intimacy, which I believe is about active listening and empathy. And so we actually did that here at District216 with a survey. We asked all of the people that have been coming to events since January, what do you guys want more of, less of, what changes? And we surveyed everybody, and so we're listening. And we got some amazing feedback. And so I just want to share briefly, one of the things that we're doing now are different formats. Besides these marquee events, every Wednesday inside we meet 5 o'clock to 6:30 is networking. Feel free to come down if you want to meet incredible people from the psychedelics and consciousness spaces. And then 6:30 we have typically an interview, but I think our members wanted more than just interviews. So we decided to create some new formats. So we have this thing called Conscious Connections now, which is a round table where we get to talk and share and grow together about different topics. Those have been really nice. Usually there's about 15 to 30 people in the room, so it's small enough to feel, the introverts can share, and big enough for there to be people of all experience levels. We're also doing something that we're calling dosage dialogues. My business partner, Mike Wald, is running these on Monday nights once a month, where people can talk about, anything related to dosing, setting intention, integration, all the buzzwords of the psychedelics movement are welcome here. And then also we're doing some screenings, so like documentary film screenings. We had an amazing Israeli filmmaker reach out, and we screened his film, The Trip of Compassion, which was about MDMA therapy for PTSD sufferers. Very powerful film, and I think everyone in the room was so moved that it ended up being like a 45-minute discussion afterwards. Everyone just wanted to stay and process together. So we're trying to create this community. We want to hear from you if there's other ideas that you have. But these are some of the things that we've already implemented based on that. And then also price has been a big, pushback, which I understand. Price is always, especially in this climate. So we've created new membership plans. We actually have 4 membership plans now. And you can go back to the District216 booth and talk to Cole and Paxson and Andy and everyone back there and Steven about that. And they can show you all of this that you cannot see from your seats. And one of the things that we have are business members. So I wanted to just give a quick shout out to our first business member of District216, which is Dr. Ramy Drozd of Lucid Therapeutics. A lot of you probably know Ramy and have had some amazing, profound, insightful sessions over there at Lucid. I'm very proud of Ramy for upgrading his space and moving locations. And so as part of his business membership, I told him, let's include you on the stage and tell everybody that on November 11th, they're going to have a grand opening on their Milpas location. The thing that caught my eye is that they have an immersive psychedelic integration room. I want to know what that is. So you can go to the 1111, easy to remember, grand opening for Lucid, and find out what the immersive psychedelic integration room actually is, and meet their team. The other thing that we've rolled out, I announced in January at our first event that we had intended to have online members, that we're lucky enough to be in and around the Central Coast, or many of us have, maybe traveled from LA or San Diego, but we wanted to create a global community, and we want District 216's brand not just to be regional. So we launched our app about two and a half weeks ago. It is available for all of our members. They can go in and it's got all the things. It's kind of like a Slack or any of those techie apps that you all use. We used a platform called Mighty Networks, and you can chat with other members. You can get resources. People post videos, articles, all sorts of things like that around the psychedelics realm. All of our events are there. You can see what's coming up on the calendar. And there's a sense of camaraderie. So we're trying to definitely bring this a little bit more global and less just here. We have a referral system. There's all sorts of fun things. And then also within that ecosystem, my good friend, my brother Luke Archer is here. He's been very busy editing all the interviews and all the panels that we've had. And we have over 20 full hour-plus length content available as part of the memberships. You can go in there if you missed anything here. You can go back and watch it. You can comment on it. You can tell us what you liked and didn't like. Here's an example of that experience. It's pretty awesome. The content's shot beautifully. Thanks to Trevor for that. And Cole is our illustrious host and interviewer, and he's been rocking probably the better part of 20 interviews the last few months. So a lot of great content. So tonight is our 39th event in 8 months. Christian wanted the metric, so I counted. I had to go back through the calendar. I did not have that. It took me a while to figure that out, but this is 39, 4 marquee events, the rest all of the smaller District House ones. And just to give you a visual, because why not? Thank you to Oniricom, my day job, marketing agency, for doing all the graphics and all the communications. Emma Claire, our marketing director, has been very busy with this. As you can see, we've been putting together a tremendous amount of content, and it's been awesome. So very busy, and we have a lot more planned. All of our October dates are booked, and November as well. What? I will make a copy of this deck available to anyone who cares about the PowerPoint. Yes, I'm happy to do that. I will send you a PDF even. How's that? Yeah. No, my memory too. I'm with you. Especially if you go and try those mantra gummies. Okay. Last but not least, not only are we into education, we're into advocacy. As many of you who've been around know, we are spearheading a decriminalization initiative. A big shout out to Oscar Gutierrez in the back, City Council member Oscar Gutierrez. He has definitely been a big champion of this. He got us press in The Independent. He got us coverage. We have momentum. We are moving through the process, as they say, as frustratingly slow of a process as that may be. We are moving through it. And we're working with Larry Norris of Decriminalized Nature in Oakland, who's been here twice to speak. He's an amazing man, and we're using their template framework. To be very clear, we are excluding peyote from the list of entheogens because it is protected. And so it is going to be all of the entheogens sans peyote. The San Pedro will be included, so you can get your mescaline still. You don't need to get it through peyote, unless you're invited in by a tribe. So yeah, we have a petition at the booth if you want to sign, and we've had 2 meetings and 4 more are in the works to be scheduled. And once we have those, we will be getting a date, ideally on the agenda from the City Council, and hopefully we'll have some sob stories or some powerful stories shared at City Hall about psychedelics, mental health, etc. And we'll get this thing passed. Yeah. We want to add some protections for all of us who are responsibly using these compounds in our daily lives. Nixon's war on drugs has gone too far, so thank you. I'll get off my soapbox in just a second. Cool, so for tonight, our marquee event, I am extremely proud. All 4 of these women are powerhouse experts in their fields, and for them to come together, we're creating something really special. And so you will be meeting them all. I'm excited to hear what they have to say, for sure. And our MC Kat has agreed to wear 2 hats tonight. She will moderate as well. We're going to have some live music. Thanks to Chris Ulip for putting together a killer band. Heads All Happy Hour. I heard the sound check. It's going to be really fun. You guys will love it. And then other than that, thanks to you. Thanks to this community. I really appreciate you for showing up, for coming out, for believing that we can make this change, and for having a really good time. So have a blast tonight. Cannabis lounge, art making, I don't know. There's stuff in every little nook and cranny, so be sure to look around. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Should be doing what I've done